everyone. So it's day 2. We are doing I think we're doing tabletops. I looked at it last night and thought, what are we actually doing tomorrow? Oh, hang on, somebody else in. So we're doing tabletops and lots of little different things from there. If you need a rest at any point, you just need to hug your knees back in towards your chest and just take a little short break. But apart from that, hopefully you've got yourself a little bit mobile while you've been waiting for me. But I will do a little bit of releasing off through your back. So if you just take your hands out behind you and just windscreen wiper your legs out. I'm just going to clock the time, 9:02. So by 9:12, it's got to all be over. Right, just shake it out, wiggle it out, just roll your spine out, side to side. Good. And then if you just cross your legs and then just walk your hands out and drop your head down and then walk them back in again and stretch your arms up. Good. Then bring your arms out in front of you and walk them back out again. And then walk them back in again and stretch them up. So when we're mobilizing, we are not stretching, all right? We are trying to get your little body ready for a little bit of movement. Last one, reach it forwards. Good, back in again. And then really nice big stretch. Rotate out towards your left knee and just take a scoopy forwards. Good, then come back in again. Lift it up again. Rotate out to your right knee and scoop it forwards. Good, just stretch that back out a little bit. Good, and then bring your arms behind you, feet into parallel position, hands forward, and just lift up through your hips a couple of times. So just coming up and stretching out for those hip flexors, because they're going to be in a bent position for a lot of this class. Squeeze it up, stretch, good, and back down again. Last one, squeeze, good, back down. Now stretch your legs out, give them a little bit of a shake out. Good, now take a really nice big deep breath and just hinge forward and just have a little wiggle around at the bottom of there, just a little bounce around. We're just having a little, you know, a little lean forwards, checking it all out. Cool. All right, so I want you to take yourself towards the front of your mat a little bit, parallel your legs. Take your arms out in front of you and then I want you to take a nice slow roll down through your spine, vertebrae on, vertebrae down. Good. All right, when you get to the floor, open your shoulder blades, tuck your chin down, put your arms on the ground, and hopefully you did yesterday's class, which was how to find a lower back imprint. So we're just going to press your back flat into the ground, and you're going to hold that lovely engagement through your core. Good. Lift your right leg up into tabletop position. Good, and then I want you to lift your left leg up into tabletop as well, making sure that your knees are directly above your hips. Your feet are going to be the same height as your knees. So lift your head up and just make sure that your knees aren't here or here. All right, really nice parallel legs, hip distance, tabletop height. All right, the first little thing we're going to do is we're going to hold that lower back imprint. And we're going to hold it for about 10 seconds. So I want you to engage the core. Tuck your chin, press that little baked bean into the mat beneath you, so squash it, and then just hold it and focus on the front of your body, really connecting, pressing the back of your body down into the ground. So when we find this lower back imprint, I really do want you to make sure it's coming from the front of your body. You're not like going, ooh, and just squashing the back down, all right? It's got to really focus on the front, pushing the back down into the ground. 5 seconds left, 4, good, 3, so just starting nice and steady, 2, 1, and then put your feet down. Give it a quick windscreen wiper leg action from side to side, so you're just rolling and rocking, lovely, and then hug your knees in towards the chest and squidge it in. All right, so now it's going to get a little bit more interesting, okay? You know you can always come back to that static hold and you can always hug your knees in and chill out and release. It's your 10 minutes. You know how you feel, all right? So we're going to go back to a lower back imprint. So squash your baked bean into the floor. Lift your right leg up into tabletop position. Lift your leg left, you know what I mean, left leg up. And then I just want you to start tapping your big toes down to the ground, one at a time. Now, when you do it, I want you to, if you can see yourself in your own Zoom, I want you to make sure that you're not doing this. Can you see? I'm not taking my foot close to my bum. When I take it down, it's keeping the same angle at the knee to tap down. And now you're going to release the hands, the elbows, the shoulders and the back of the neck. And we're going to focus on the front of your body, pulling in to squash your back flat, which needs to stay squashed and imprinted on the ground as you're tapping your legs out. Good, 5 more, lower back imprint, 4 more, tuck the chin down, relax the shoulders for 3, pull that belly button in super tight for 2, good, and then last one, hug it in, squeeze it in, stretch it out, 3, 2, 1, out you go, long, nice long shapes, good, and then reset again. All right, off we go again, tabletop, lower back imprint, right leg up, left leg up, good, this time you're going to tap it and you're going to extend it. Work with me, please. Take a nice big deep breath. Tap your big toe down. Extend your right leg out to keep your back flat. Now scoop it back up to tabletop. Left big toe down. Stretch it out. Good. And then scoop it back up to tabletop. Good. Right foot tap. Extend out and lift it up. Keep the tension away from your shoulders, your arms and your neck. Squeeze. Always thinking about that tummy muscle squeezing in to really press your back flat. Good, and again scoop. Lovely. All right, 4 more. Keep the chin down, keep the spine long, keep the back connected. Good, last 3. Big deep breaths, guys, focus. Good, pull it up. Good, last 2, tap it, extend it and pull it up. And then last one, tap it, extend it and pull it up. Now hug back in, squeeze it out and then stretch out again, legs long, take your arms over the top of your head. Good, and then release it off. All right, round 3. What's the time? 9:08, 4 minutes. All right. Core tight, back flat. Lift your right leg up, lift your left leg up. All right, this time I want you to lift your arms up into the air. All right, all I want you to do is as you tap your big toe down like we just did, we're going to hold our arms up in the air. Now, when you extend your leg out, extend your arms out over the top of your head. Good, then bring everything back to tabletop. So big toe tap, your arms are to the sky. Left toe extend in, your arms extend too, and back up. Good, so toe and full extension out. Keep your back flat on the floor and then back up. Tuck your chin down, tap, good, and extend. Beautiful. If it's too much, just do the bent leg taps and not the leg extension. Please do not let your back arch away from the ground, okay? The whole point is we're building strength and making sure your back is always nice and safe and connected with the ground. Good, and pull back up. Lovely. 2 more, so tap and extend. Good, back up again. Last one, tuck the chin, tap and extend. Good, and then back in. Now hug your knees back in again and have a little moment here. Good, then stretch out again and have a little moment there. All right, nearly there, guys. 9:09. Woohoo! Good. When you're ready, take a nice big deep breath in. Lift your right leg back up to tabletop. Good. Left leg up to tabletop. Arms go up to the sky. So this time we're not going to bend the leg and tap it. You're going to work out when you look at your hands, which is your left hand and which is your right foot. All right, we're going to take a nice big deep breath with the lower back flat on the ground, and you're going to extend opposite arm to leg out. Good, now bring it back. Good, exhale, extend out, and inhale, return. Really focus on keeping your spine long, your chin down, and you're not kind of straining through your neck, all right? We're not taking any neck extensions. You're keeping everything nice and long. Good, pull it back up. Good, exhale, extend out. Inhale, return. Good, well done. Last 5. Good, breathe in when your hands to the sky, and exhale when you extend it out. Inhale. Good, exhale, last 4. So classic Pilates move, inhaling and exhaling, last 3. Good, make sure the other arm stays up to the sky, last 2. Good, and then last 1, extend it out. Good, and then hug it in. So you can see that we're building the exercises up through the 10 minutes, all right? And then have a nice big stretch out, legs long, have a really nice big reach. All right, couple of last rounds. We ready? Let's reset again. If you need to do any movements in your back, then move your body around, all right? You know what it feels like. You need to get rid of some tension if it's built up, that's cool. All right, so tummy muscles tight, lower back flat. One leg up, the other leg up. All right, I want you to work with me. Both arms up. We're going to do both arms and one leg extension. Take a nice big deep breath. Exhale. Inhale. So both arms and one leg extension. 2. Breathe it in and breathe it out. Exhale for 3. Keep your neck nice and long and your chin slightly down. Exhale 4. Good. Really push your foot as far away from you as possible. 5. Inhale to bring yourself in and exhale for 6. Good. Now, as we're coming into the last couple of minutes, well, last minute actually, we're going to add some moves on to this. So it's up to you if you want to add them on with me, or if you've had enough, have a little rest. With me then, inhale on this one. When you bring your leg up, lift your upper body too. Good. Now extend it out, stretch. When it comes back up, shoulder blades clear the floor. Good. Now inhale, stretch, and exhale, clear the floor. Imagine somebody's pulling your arms forwards when you lift up. Again, make sure you're pulling in your core and not in your neck. All right, your belly button's super tight. Inhale and exhale. Good. Last 5. Good. And exhale, squeeze. Come on, work as hard as you can now. And exhale, 4. Good. Inhale, stretch. And exhale, 3. Work with me on the last 2, please. Exhale, hold it. Good. Now, if it's okay, bring your arms around the top of your head. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Good. Now scoop them forwards again. Good. And now extend the opposite arm to, the leg out and the arms out. We're going to do that one more time to finish off. So lift it up. Good. And then take the arms around so they're in line with your ears. Good. And then you're going to hold that for 5. Extend the legs out for 4. Oh, for 3, for 2, for 1, and then bring it all the way back in and hug it out. But you're having a right little moan at me now. Have a little spine roll out. Good. Put your feet on the ground. Bring your arms to cactus arms and drop your knees to the right hand side. Hold it. A couple of big deep breaths. Good. Then change. Drop your knees to the left. Keep your right shoulder down and a couple of big deep breaths. Good. Now lift yourself up. See if you can grab the bottoms of your feet and squidge in super tight to stretch it out. Good. And then do a few spine rolls if you can, up and down to roll your back out a couple of times, and then up you get, and you're done. Nice. Well done, superstars. So tomorrow's class